Thank you for tuning in to the Shouldn't Say This podcast. This is the first episode of Shouldn't Say This podcast. I want to thank anybody for tuning in. This is gonna be a fun experience for me, and it should be a fun experience for y'all to listen to me. This episode is gonna be about Lonzo Ball, Lamelo Ball, Lavar Ball, Liangelo Ball. You know what? Let me redo this because I don't think many people give Liangelo the respect he does. So I'm gonna do it in order of age: Lonzo Ball, Liangelo Ball, Lamelo Ball, and Lavar Ball, and Tina. Don't forget Tina. But I've been it's been on my heart lately. That no one gives the Ball family the respect that they deserve as a family, as a black family. LeVar came out of South Central LA, made a living for himself and his kids. And basically, he doesn't get any of the credit that he deserves for this. I mean, he has 3 kids. I mean, 2 made it to college, 1 fucked it up. But LaMelo was obviously on his way to UCLA until the unfortunate incidents of Liangelo. So, I love the Ball family, man. The Ball family, one of my favorite families out here, man. They do what they need to do, man. They hard working. LeVar love his kids, as you can tell. People sometimes say love to a fault, but I think he does exactly what he's supposed to do as a parent. He look out for the best interests of his kids. And so, in this case, man, I want to just bring up the greatness of the family, not tear down the family as most people do. Most people want to tear down the family, say they don't do the right things, or they talk too much, or they're too cocky, or LeVar just running over his kids. Well, I think LeVar is doing the right thing for his kids as a father and as a leader of the family. There's a lot of issues out here where people don't lead their family, and you see kids go down the wrong path. Well, you see from LeVar that he's gonna make sure his kids go down the right path. I mean, Liangelo straight off that path, but guess what? LeVar got that back on track, and Liangelo is possibly going to play in the summer league. I don't know if he is, but it's possible. LeVar is talking it up as he should, as his father, and so I love it, man. If you want me to be honest, I think LaMelo Ball is one of the best prospects out of high school. Nobody's gonna give him the credit he deserves, but I think he does exactly what he's supposed to do. I mean, he's a 6'7" point guard who can run the floor, athletic, can shoot. His athleticism is really, really catching up to all the other abilities. He's fast. Underrated defense. He's a great, I would say, passing lane defender. You can't just throw a lazy pass with LaMelo. LaMelo gonna jump that pass at any time. So, I love LaMelo, man. LaMelo a great player, bro, and he a great shooter. And so I just want to get to basically Lonzo right now, because Lonzo doesn't get the credit that he deserves as the player that he is, and what he does for the team, what he did for the Lakers when LeBron James went out. I mean, Lonzo, I think, in my opinion, kept the team afloat, because I saw a lot of players on that court who couldn't create, couldn't really shoot, and couldn't shoot unless they were open. And with Lonzo on the court, you could tell the guys had way more confidence. It seemed like everybody likes Lonzo too. And so basically, it's like all the media does is slander his name. Say, oh, he can't shoot. Oh, he's shooting awful from the free throw line. Well, guess what, man? There's a lot of people that didn't do as well as you thought they would at the start of their career. So, I mean, it's so many people out here, like Jason Kidd, who is now one of his coaches. He wasn't a hell of a shooter to come out of college. I mean, he became one, and he's one of the, I think, top 10 in 3-pointers in his career. So it's like, come on, man, give him his due credit for what he does right now. He's one of the best creators on the team, I guess, behind LeBron James, because I mean it's LeBron James. But his shot was getting better before he left. And also, I mean, you gotta think about it. Lonzo wasn't given a fucking amazing team. It's not like he had a all-star team. He has a group of people who are just as young as him and not as talented as him, in my opinion. Nobody on that team looks like they want to run the floor. No, I mean, maybe Kuzma, but that's about it. I mean, Brandon Ingram seems lazy, like he doesn't want to fucking play basketball. Josh Hart, I mean, he's off and on. Josh Hart have a good night and then he'll have an awful night. So you don't know what you're gonna get out of him. And I mean, with Lonzo, I know what I'm gonna get. He gonna create when people are moving and doing what they're supposed to do. And he's also gonna go play hell of a defense, which you can't say for other people. I mean, Lonzo Ball has some of the best defense in basketball. I'm not even going to say on a team or in that conference. I'm going to say in basketball because I watched Lonzo Ball play defense. And with the length that he has, the movement that he has, the aggression that he has when he's locked in, it's something that you don't see out of people usually at this age and at this level. And with the critique that he takes, I mean, people out of college say he's going to be able to play defense. And, well, that's one of the better things he's doing right now in basketball. You look at that team looked totally different with him out there and with him not out there. I think it went from like a 106 defensive rating to a 113 defensive rating, which is bad because, I mean, it's 113. That's an increase in points, and that's just not good. LeBron James came back, and it didn't get any better. So I think as a team, instead of trying to take him down, I think they need to rally around him. I mean, he hurt his ankle last year. That's fine. You can't take that away. I understand he got hurt, but a lot of people get hurt, and nobody makes a big deal out of it. But because it's Lonzo Ball, it's a huge deal. Why he's injury prone? No, that's not the case. He's just not. He just got injured, bro. It was a freak injury. He rolled his ankle bad. And I mean, I think it might have been the best thing for him because I don't think that team's gonna run him into the ground that year with LeBron out. I think they were just gonna keep trying to use him as the scapegoat for everything when he's doing his job and everybody else around him is playing down to the competition. Rondo playing down. When Rondo's out there leading the team, it wasn't the same. I'm just saying, it's not the same team when Rondo was leading the team and when Lonzo was leading the team. They were actually trying to win games with Lonzo out there. With Rondo out there, he doesn't provide Lonzo still provides an offensive threat, in my opinion. Rondo, he might can hit a jumper every now and then, but it's not an offensive threat. It's a passing threat, but not an offensive threat. And Lonzo is a better defender than Rondo too. So that's what you get out of that. Lamelo, I want to get on Lamelo because Liangelo, we're going to get to you last because I got to talk about Liangelo. Lamelo, hell of a player, man. Hell of a player. People going to take and discredit him as well because of his father and say, oh, he's babied and all this. Well, I don't know if people remember this, but Lamelo went head-to-head with Zion one year in the AAU tournament with a team that was totally undersized. And LaMelo took that game down to the wire with his ability to create, hit shots, and just not be afraid. That man went against Zion Williamson, who people call a monster now. People say he's unstoppable now. Say he's next coming to LeBron or Jordan. And LaMelo went head-to-head with that man in a tournament when he was at his peak in high school. They packed out an arena, and guess what? LaMelo put buckets up on their head. Now, they didn't win, and that's because Zion had a better team. LaMelo didn't have a better team. You can't even name me another player on that team that LaMelo had. Maybe Will Pluma or whatever, and he was a shooter, but he was fucking like 5'7". So, I mean, LaMelo showed me heart. The man broke his finger this year, missed, I think, like one game, and came back and put up buckets again. You got to be a tough kid to go through what he went through this early in life and keep going, bro. It's a lot of pressure on this man. I think Lamelo might have the most pressure ever out of high school. I'm not even gonna say because look, LeBron, he had all that stuff, right? I know LeBron was one of the biggest players ever to come out of high school. But the thing is, LaMelo has a TV show. LaMelo has fucking overtime and all these people who follow his every move, bro. Like when LaMelo plays, it's gonna be on Baller's Life, overtime, all that. LeBron didn't have that. LeBron did get a movie made after, and they was filming during that, but it wasn't the same. LaMelo has a whole TV show on Facebook that I guess it's a streaming show. So a streaming show on Facebook with his family, and he basically the star. I mean, you cannot take that away from LaMelo, bro. He is doing his job as a 17-year-old right now, and he's not gonna be able to play in college. I mean, that's cool. I don't really care about college. I think his ability will get him to the NBA. He'll be a top 5 pick with his ability, and I think he will transcend the game with his ability. He's 6'7", and he's not a Michael Carter Williams type of point guard. Michael Carter Williams couldn't shoot, and he was just a athletic guy that after a while in the NBA, I mean, people just gonna be like, all right, we're gonna back off you, get the same Ben Simmons treatment, but you're not even as athletic as Ben Simmons. You just a long guy who playing point guard. And so LaMelo can shoot, he can take it to the bucket, and he is one of the better passers I've seen out of high school. That's one thing that you gotta give LaMelo is his passing ability. His passing ability is out of this world. His passing ability is just totally different than anybody else out of high school because of what he can do. You could think he going straight at the bucket, everybody cut him off, and this man will see somebody out the corner of his eye, throw it behind his head and hit him right in the hands for a perfect 3. It's just a case of he could throw perfect alley oops. He just has the special ability to do shit that other people can't do at that age, and just people in the NBA can't do, bro. It's certain shit that he does. It's like wow, and he has the mid-range game. He has a floater, great finisher on the bucket, the touch, bro. It's just all there, and people gonna feel LaMelo real soon, man. He gonna take over overseas again, somewhere else. He probably gonna take over in, I think probably they said Australia or China. So that should be fun to watch. Probably gonna bring the Facebook show over there. Probably stream it live on Facebook. So I can't wait to see that. On to Liangelo. Liangelo is totally different compared to Lamelo and Lonzo. Liangelo, a bigger dude, like Lavar say. Liangelo look like him. They both big. They just got a different size to him, bro. Liangelo look like he's supposed to be playing linebacker or some shit. But I mean, Liangelo a shooter. That's one thing you can't take away from him. That man can shoot. I don't care what nobody said about the JBA. Liangelo was letting that motherfucker fly to JBA. He didn't have a red light in sight. It was all green, and he was all gas, no brakes with them threes. And I think Liangelo probably do need to get a chance, bro. Just give him a shot in the summer league. Give him a little shot with his brother this summer league. The Lakers need some good publicity or something. So if Liangelo and Lonzo can go off in the summer league, that'll be great publicity for them because Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, they fucking shit up over there. But I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a LA Clippers fan. I would be okay with all the Ball brothers coming to the Clippers. I would have a great time with it. But yeah, Liangelo. I think only problem with Liangelo is I don't see the lateral quickness on defense. His athletic ability isn't of what Lamelo and Lonzo has because Lamelo has surpassed him in athletic ability now, and he longer. I think Liangelo probably about 6'5", 6'6", and he not as long as those two are. And he's not a ball handler like those two are. He can't create for himself really. He more of a if you want to compare him to somebody, I'm not gonna say he's a good shooter as him and all that, but he is a Klay Thompson type of player. He's not a Steph Curry where you can create off the dribble and all that. So I think he would be a good fit with his brother. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think it would be good for him to get a shot, man, just to see what he can do. He played good overseas. It was a bad coaching over there though. The coach seemed like he just wanted some spotlight on his team, so that was a weird situation over there. I think Liangelo should probably. I think if he played in the summer league, Liangelo could average 10. I don't know if it's gonna be more than 10, but I think he can give you 10 a game off of just threes, maybe a foul or something, stuff like that. I just don't know if his defense will be able to hold up in the NBA unless he can probably drop a few pounds, get a little bit leaner, and get in to that point where he can, laterally move and get in front of people, because I know his lateral movement isn't of his brothers and all that. But I still like him. And then we on to the big baller, Lavar Ball, man. Lavar my dude, bro. Lavar real dude, man. Lavar say what's on his mind. People don't like it, but I love it. Lavar tell you how he feel when he feel it. You ask him a question, he gonna give you a genuine answer. It's not gonna be none of that, oh, well, I don't really want to say too much, but I like these guys. Everybody on the team good. Nah, LeVar gonna tell you, that nigga suck. Get him off the court. He not what we looking for. He already told y'all what was gonna happen. He said Luke was gonna be gone. Luke out of there. He said Magic wasn't controlling the team. Magic out of there. LeVar just speak the truth, man, and people don't like it. And I love it, bro. LeVar, speak your truth. I hate people who want to lie and deceive people, bro. He's telling the truth. Ain't nothing but the truth in it. And I love it, bro. When one day you gonna see that he was the great parent. You got other parents out who trying to exploit their kids who not as good because they just ain't got it, bro. Like, I don't know if people seen this, but Julian Newman, short kid. I saw him a long time ago when I was younger. I remember seeing him. He was like a little kid. He could dribble fast. His dad was exploiting him. Well, he got he in high school right now, and his dad trying to basically just soup him up, think he a Superman. But the dude is like 5'5". Ain't no way he making it to the league. He don't got athletic. He not athletic. He just a good ass ball handler and can shoot. And this shot ain't gonna be good in the NBA because of just the height. It's gonna be hard for him to get shots over people. So I don't see where he gonna make it. And now they got they got a YouTube show on Overtime, and his dad is awful. His dad is way worse than LeVar. He make LeVar look like a saint, and that's crazy to say that. But he make LeVar look like a saint. So I think people need to give LeVar more credit. He just wants his kids to be great. I've never seen so many people get mad over a dad saying, I want my kid to be great. I believe they're great. I know they can be great. I hope they all play together. I want them to be superstars together. I want them to win together. And people just want to say, oh, wow, he's just he just wants it his way. I can't believe that he would say what he says. Bro, he just telling y'all the truth, man. He's saying what other dads wish they could say. If they had the platform, they'd say it. But they don't have the platform because LeVar is outspoken. LeVar is just different. LeVar is not like other people. And people hate an outspoken black man. I'm sorry to say it, but they hate it. They hate when it's a black man who want to speak his mind and tell how he feel. And I love it, LeVar, man. Keep what you doing. Keep up what you doing, bro. And just, shit, your kid's going to make it, bro. I feel it. I already feel it, man. The Ball family going to be here for a while. And Tina, we love you, baby. I hope you get all the way healthy and you get the full recovery. I love Tina, man. Tina seems like a strong woman, a great mother. The kids love her, bro. The family. I mean, and also LeVar. It's amazing what he do with Tina, man. I know a lot of people will probably be like, wow, my wife had a stroke. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay with this shit. Man, LeVar out there giving her all the help she can get, bro. All the help she need. He there with her step by step, and that's amazing, bro. That's beautiful. I love it, man. And I think more people need to be like Lavar. If you want to be honest, man, Lavar outspoken, but Lavar seemed like a great dude, man. He got taken advantage of, and he's still going, bro. He don't even care. He just want to make it, bro. He want his kids to make it. He want the best for his kids, which every parent should want. People say he exploiting his kid. He's not exploiting his kids. He just want to get his kids to the top. Any man who trying to get his second kid to the NBA, knowing he fucked up, Liangelo messed up in China and stole them glasses, and guess what? LeVar still by his side, trying to get him to the top, man. It's people gonna make mistakes, but he know one thing: he can get past this, and he can be in the NBA. And he want his kid to be in the NBA, and I can't fault no man for wanting his kid to be great. So I love it, man. I hope the best for the whole family, and I just want this to be a start of great things to this podcast and for the future of this podcast. Anybody who tuned in, thank you for tuning in, man. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you feel about my first show. I'm gonna keep this consistent, man. I'm talking about everything. This is just I wanted to get the Ball family shit off my chest for the first episode. Give me ideas, man. It's cool. I'll take any ideas. I don't care. I love everything: sports, games, movies, TV shows, music, bro. It's whatever. I listen to all type of music too. So give me what you get. I'm a new age type of rapper. Love rap. So I'm with the new rap, old rap, all that, R&B, all that, bro. Just give me what you like, and we can make this happen. Thank you for tuning in, and we out.